is very interesting as we are going to study about various birds. इस लेसन में हम पक्षियों के बारे में अलग अलग क्या विशेषताएं होती है ये आज हम पढ़ने वाले हैं, ये आज हम सीखने वाले हैं। तो सभी विद्यार्थियों से मैं निवेदन करती हूँ कि वो कृपया ध्यान देकर इस वीडियो को देखें। So students, let's start our lesson. So the name of the lesson, birds and their features. This is the name of the lesson. Now students, up to now you have understood that it is given in the textbook that we are starting our unit number 2 and lesson number first from unit number 2. But accordingly the lesson number is 4 here. The lesson number 4, birds and their features. But this is the second unit and first lesson from the second unit. So students, today we are going to study about birds and their features. But before starting this lesson, students, you have to give me some answers of my questions. I am going to ask you some questions and you have to give me the answers of that questions very sincerely. Now don't worry, I am not going to ask you very hard questions. The questions are very simple. You can just give me the answer very easily. So students, the question is, can you tell me how do we walk? So you have to give me the answer of this question. How do we walk? And the answer obviously is, you will say that, ma'am, what question you are asking to us? It is very simple and all of us know that we walk with our legs. We have feet. We can go from here to there with the help of our legs, with the help of our feet. And we can also stand with the help of our feet. So students, that is my point, that I am going to tell you that the birds are also having their claws. What is the meaning of claws? Now you will say that, ma'am, what is this word claws? Claws means feet. As we are having feet, human beings are having feet, the birds are having the claws. So what is the meaning of claws? Claws means feet. स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे कि आपको पता है कि हम हमारे पैरों के ऊपर खड़े रहते हैं और हमारे पैरों के मदद से ही यहाँ से वहाँ पर जा सकते हैं, घूम फिर सकते हैं। तो वैसे ही बच्चों, पक्षियों को भी अपने पैर होते हैं जिसके ऊपर वो खड़े रहकर यहाँ से वहाँ जा सकते हैं। लेकिन ज़्यादातर पक्षियों को पैरों की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है, एज दे आर हैविंग द विंग्स, क्योंकि उनको पंख होते हैं और वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अपना वक्त जो है वो उड़ने में बिताते हैं और बहुत कम समय वो अपने पैरों का उपयोग करके ज़मीन पर खड़े रहते हैं या तो फिर पेड़ों के ऊपर खड़े रहते हैं। तो स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू दैट these birds are also having claws, and with the help of that claws they can stand on one place, perching on the tree. It is question and answers. I hope that you have written them in your textbook and notebook. So students, today now we are going to study a very interesting lesson, and the name of that lesson is birds and their feet. So students, birds can stand on their claws. to eat the grains. You have sometimes noticed that the small sparrows, they are coming to our yard and they are eating the small pieces of grains. They are eating the small grains. So the birds are having claws to stand up on their. They stand up and they eat grains or the food stuff they like. So the birds are having the claws to stand on their claws and to eat grains and the food stuff whatever they like. Now see, we are going to see what is the use of the claws to the birds. Now we have seen that birds are also having the claws, birds are also having the feet. अब तक हमने देखा कि पक्षियों को भी पैर होते हैं और वो पैरों की मदद से वो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर जाते हैं। तो ये जो क्लॉज होते हैं, ये जो उनके फीट्स होते हैं, जो क्लॉज होते हैं, तो उनका और क्या उपयोग है ये हमको जानना है। सो स्टूडेंट, लेट्स मूव फर्दर। सो नाउ व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ द क्लॉज? Claws to the birds. So that is the question. What is the use of the claws to the birds? What is why the claws are very important to the birds? So first we have seen that as I have told you that birds hold branches with their claws and they also protect themselves. You may have seen the birds, they are sitting on the branches of the trees and they are also protecting themselves. They can easily, if any enemy is coming near to them, they can easily go from one place to another place with the help of their claws, and in this way they can protect themselves. वो खुद का संरक्षण खुद कर सकते हैं। तो now we are going to see the uses of claws. So first use is to help the bird to hold the branches. If you have seen any bird that is sitting on the branch of the tree, it is holding that tree, the branch of the tree with its claw very tightly so that it may not fall to the ground. So, to help the birds to hold the branches. Second use, to hold their prey. So students, sometimes the birds, they are using their claws to hold their prey. Now, you may have know the meaning. You may have known the meaning of prey. Prey means जो भी शिकार वो करना चाहते हैं, पक्षी जो अपने शिकार करते हैं, तो उसको हम बोलते हैं प्रे, मतलब अपना भक्षक। आया समझ में? तो प्रे मतलब भक्ष्य। The birds that wanted to hunt for. Okay? So that is the meaning of prey. Means they want to hunt it. That thing is called as a prey. So they hold their prey with the help of the claws. What is the third one? Third one is to climb up the trees. Yes. I have already told you that with the help of the claws, the birds, they can climb up the trees, they can move from one place to another place, and that is the use of the claws to the birds. So the third is to climb up the trees. They can easily climb up the trees with their claws. Fourth one is to walk and run to the ground. तो स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे तुम लोग एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर दौड़ते हो, भागते हो, उसी तरह से ये बर्ड्स जो है वो भी एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर जा सकते हैं, दौड़ सकते हैं, भाग सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ देयर क्लॉज. टू वॉक एंड रन टू द ग्राउंड्स. एंड फिफ्थ वन इज टू स्क्रैच for seeds and worms. Now fifth one is to scratch for seeds. Have you seen any birds scratching the ground? The birds are having their claws and they are having very pointed nails on that claws, and with the help of that claws they can scratch the ground. For what? So they can find out the seeds to eat and also the worms. Worms यानी जो जमीन के अंदर उनका जो खाद्य होता है, जो कीड़े होते हैं, तो उनको ढूंढने के लिए वो अपने क्लॉज का उपयोग करते हैं. They are scratching the ground with the help of their claws. So that is the use of the claws to the bird. So in this way we have seen the uses of the claws to the birds. Now students, I am going to explain you the different types of claws. So the claws of the bird depends on the function which a bird has to perform. मतलब जिस तरह से पक्षी होता है और वो जिस तरह से अपना कार्य करता है, उसी तरह से उसके जो क्लॉज होते हैं, उसके जो पैर होते हैं, वो उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया जाता है. तो हम अभी देखेंगे कि किस तरह से पक्षियों के पैर होते हैं. अलग अलग तरह के पैर जो पक्षियों को होते हैं, तो वो कैसे होते हैं ये हम अभी देखना जा रहे हैं. So these functions can vary with food habits and type of nests. अभी ये तो जरूरी नहीं है कि हर पक्षियों की जो खाने पीने का जो तरीका है वो एक जैसे ही होगा. सभी पक्षी जो है वो एक ही तरीके से खाना खाते हैं, एक ही तरह से चलते फिरते हैं, घूमते फिरते हैं. तो बच्चों, ये जरूरी नहीं है, क्योंकि हर एक पक्षी जो है अपने आप में अलग होता है. एक पक्षी दूसरे पक्षी से मिलता जुलता नहीं हो सकता है. क्यों? बिकॉज देयर फीचर्स आर डिफरेंट. उनकी जो शरीर की जो विशेषताएं हैं, जो उनके बॉडी पार्ट्स होते हैं, तो वो अलग अलग तरह के होते हैं. उनके क्लॉज होते हैं, वो भी अलग अलग तरीके से होते हैं. उनकी जो बीक होती है वो अलग रहती है. उनका बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर जो होता है वो अलग रहता है. सो लाइक दिस all the birds are not same. They are having the special features and we can classify according to their features. So the claws of the birds depend on their body features and the work they perform. Okay, and their food habits, how they are eating their food. So like this, the claws of the birds depend on their body feature. Okay, and the type of the nest. और तुमने देखा होगा बच्चों कि हर तरह के जो पक्षी होते हैं, तो उनके घोंसले जो होते हैं, नेस्ट यानी घोंसला, तो वो अपना घोंसला बनाते हैं. और वो जो घोंसला होता है वो सभी पक्षियों का घोंसला एक जैसा नहीं होता. उनमें अलग अलग तरह के प्रकार होते हैं. तो अपने हिसाब से हर एक पक्षी जो है वो अपना घोंसला बनाता है, और इसी तरह से उनके जो क्लॉज होते हैं वो भी कैसे होते हैं, अलग होते हैं, उनके पैर जो होते हैं वो अलग होते हैं। तो इस तरह से these functions can be vary with the food habits and the types of the nest it makes and the type of locomotion. Now what is the meaning of locomotion? Locomotion means, here I am writing the meaning, locomotion. The meaning is movement from one place to another. So students, I have explained to you the clause of the birds depend on the function which a bird has to perform. जिस तरीके से फंक्शन जो है, जिस तरीके का कार्य पक्षी करते हैं, उसी तरह से उनके क्लॉज जो है, उनके पैर जो है, उसके ऊपर डिपेंड होते हैं. सो फंक्शंस कैन बी वैरी, और ये जो बर्ड्स के फंक्शन होते हैं वो अलग अलग तरह के हो सकते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर फूड हैबिट्स, खाने पीने का तरीका, टाइप ऑफ नेट्स इट मेक्स, जिस तरह से वो अपना घोंसला बनाते हैं उसके ऊपर भी उनके क्लॉज डिपेंड होते हैं, क्योंकि घोंसला बनाने के लिए जिस तरह से हम कोई भी काम करने के लिए हमारे हाथों का यूज करते हैं, उसी तरह से ये पक्षी जो है वो अपना घोंसला बनाने के लिए अपने बीक का और अपने क्लॉज का यूज करते हैं. सो क्लॉज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू मेक द nest or to build the nest. And third one is the type of locomotion. Now students, you have come to third standard, so you have to start learning more and more vocabulary. You have to start learning more and more new words. So I am just giving you the similar meaning to you, but you should have to learn this spelling locomotion because it is very much important for you. As you have come to third standard, and after third standard you will next year go to the fourth standard. Okay, so increasing vocabulary is very important for you. So try to learn more and more new words as per your capacity. Okay, so students, the type of locomotion, I have explained you the meaning of locomotion. Locomotion means movement of the birds from one place to another place. So like this, the clause are very different from one another, and which are the types of the clause that we are which are the type of the clause and which are the type of the birds that we are going to see, because we have categorized them under different titles. Okay, so which are the titles and which are the type of the birds that we are going to see now. So let's pay attention. So students, the main function of the clause of the bird is to protect themselves from their enemies and moving about. अगर हमको पैर ही नहीं होंगे तो हम एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर जा सकते हैं? नहीं. वैसे ही पक्षियों के साथ भी होता है. अगर पक्षियों को पैर नहीं होंगे तो वो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर कैसे जा सकते हैं? How can they move from one place to another place? And if any enemy is attacking on them, how they can protect themselves? If they don't have legs, they cannot go from one place to another place. They cannot run, they cannot protect themselves from their enemies. So that is the main function of the clause, to protect themselves from their enemies and moving about, एक जगह से दूसरे जगह पर जाने के लिए. So the clause of the birds are different because each bird's body structure is different. जैसे मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि हर एक पक्षी का जो बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर है वो अलग तरह से होता है. किसी की चोंच अलग होती है, किसी के पंख अलग होते हैं, किसी के पैर अलग होते हैं. So the birds are having the different features, and according to their features they are having the different categories. Okay, so which are the categories that we are going to see now? The birds can be classified as, first type is the perching birds. Second type is scratching birds. Third one is climbing birds. Fourth one is wading birds. Fifth one praying birds, and sixth one is swimming birds. So these are the types of the birds according to their feet and claws. Okay. So as I have told you, the birds can be classified according to their claws, their body features, their food habits. All these things are very important while we are classifying the birds according to their features. Okay. So the first type we are going to see is perching birds. This is the first type that we are going to see, the perching birds. Now students, you will ask me, ma'am, what is the meaning of perching? So, perching means to rest or to roost. To rest or to roost means sometimes the birds are sitting on the branches of the trees to rest for some time, to roost for some time. And what is the meaning of roost? Roost means a place where birds regularly settle to rest. So, the birds settle down to rest on the branches of the trees for some time. They want to take rest. So, that is the meaning of perching. So, perching birds. So, among this category, which birds can you find? The birds like sparrow and the crow. These birds are called the perching birds. Which are the examples of these birds? Crow and sparrow. So these birds are known as the perching birds. Branches of the tree. They also hop. Hop means to jump. They take rest for some time on the branches of the trees. Otherwise they can hop on the trees. They jump on the branches of the trees from one place to another place. And they are very special feature they are having. And what is that special features? They are having the 3 front rows. They are having the 3 toes in front and 1 toe at the back side of their feet or at the back side of their claws. Okay? I told you that these birds are having the 3 toes in front and 1 toe at the back side of their claws. Okay? At the back side of their feet. ये जो पक्षी होते हैं जिनको हम पर्चिंग बर्ड्स बोलते हैं, तो इनके पैरों के सामने की बाजू में, सामने की जगह पर इनको 3 टोज होते हैं. टोज यानी उंगलियां, जैसे पैरों की जो उंगलियां होती है उसको हम बोलते हैं टोज. द फिंगर्स दैट वी आर हैविंग in the feet, they are known as the toes. So the perching birds, they are having the 3 toes in front side and 1 toe at the back side. मतलब एक उंगली जो है वो पीछे की बाजू होती है और 3 उंगलियां जो है वो आगे की साइड से होती है, सामने की बाजू से होती है. So these are the special features of the perching bird. And why they are having these special features? Because they can easily hold the branches of the trees with the help of their toes. Okay? And they can hop from one place to another place according to their wish. Okay? They down and can even sleep, and that sleeping process is known as the perching. So they can perch on the branch. They can take rest for some time on the branch. So these birds are known as the perching birds. I have told you the examples of the perching birds. They are the crow and the sparrow. So have you understood? So let's see the second type, and that is the scratching birds. The second type that we are going to see is the scratching birds. As I have ticked here, scratching birds. Scratching birds The example of scratching birds are woodpecker and parrots. These are the examples of the scratching birds. Now first we have to see the meaning of scratching. Scratching means हम उसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं जमीन को खोदना. So these birds can scratch the ground with their claws. So these birds are having the special feature, and what is that special feature? They are having the two toes pointing upwards. They are having the two toes that are pointing upwards, means they are at the place of the front side, and two toes downwards, means they are having two toes in front and two toes back side. So that is the special feature of the scratching bird, and the examples are the woodpecker and the parrot. And these features help the birds to hold the branch of the tree firmly. These toes help them to climb up the trees easily, and these birds can easily climb up the trees, or these birds can easily climb up the branches of the trees. So that is the special feature of these scratching birds, and they can easily scratch the ground with the help of their toes. Why they are scratching the ground? As I have earlier told you, they want to find out the seeds, they want to find out the worms. जमीन के अंदर जो कीड़े होते हैं या जो सीड्स होती है, जो उनका खाद्य होता है, उसको ढूंढने के लिए वो जमीन को क्या करते हैं? स्क्रैच करते हैं, खोदते हैं, और इसीलिए उनका नाम जो है वो स्क्रैचिंग बर्ड्स होता है. आया समझ में? I hope that you have understood these two types of birds. In this period we have seen what is why the birds are having the claws, what is the use of the claws to the bird, and also according to the claws of the birds, which are the special types of the birds that we have seen now. In this way we have completed our two types of birds. One is perching bird and second is the scratching bird. So I hope that you have understood this very well, and once again you will ask me the question, ma'am, why you are explaining it to us in Hindi, because some parents have demanded that our children are not getting it, they cannot understand it, so little bit you have to explain it into the Hindi. So students, my Hindi is not very good, but then also I am trying to explain it to you in Hindi. So try to understand and cooperate with me. So I hope that you have understood this lesson. And now students, one more important thing I just want to tell you, that day by day the corona patients are increasing. So my special advice to you is that अगर कोई कितना भी फोर्स करे हमको बाहर जाने के लिए, हमको घर से बाहर नहीं निकलना है. Whether your parents are forcing you to go out, come along with me here and there, don't go anywhere, because वैसे तो तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स को भी ये बात पता है कि कोरोना पेशेंट्स की जो संख्या है वो दिन ब दिन बढ़ते जा रही है, और ये जो मॉनसून का जो पीरियड है या तो रेनी सीजन है, ये पीरियड में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों को कोरोना होने की संभावना है. तो हमें ये बात याद रखनी है, कोई हमें कितना भी कहे, यू हैव टू स्टे एट होम, तुमको घर के अंदर ही रहना है, बिकॉज अगर तुम घर के अंदर रहोगे तो सेफ रहोगे, और घर के बाहर जाओगे तो खतरा जो है वो बढ़ जाएगा. ओके, सो आई होप दैट हैव यू अंडरस्टूड whatever I taught you, and also I hope that you have understood my advice which is given to you. What I try to say, what is my advice to you, that you have understood very well. क्योंकि अब तुम थर्ड स्टैंडर्ड में आ गए हो, अब तुम ज़्यादा छोटे बच्चे नहीं हो, तो फिर इतना तो तुमको समझता ही है. तो अगेन आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू to stay Stay home and stay safe. Thank you so much.